You can see me in the frame now. I guess you're all quiet now. Besides, if I'm not wrong, your phone is still about 61% charged. If I'm right, it's right. If I'm wrong, it's definitely your fault. Without further ado, let's start with a little story before bed tonight. The man with the name Am in front of his eyes is now taking his love with him. Crossing the snowy mountain Ionia, he walked through the forest all the way until he found a fallen tree. He had just taken off his backpack and was about to set out for his camp when he saw the fallen snowflakes. The first thing he did was to set up a shelter. He took a board and brought it with him, fixed it to the back of the tree, and made a gap for the shelter with the branches next to it. He stuck the dry branches in to block them. In a few seconds, the shelter was done. Then he set up a fire. He didn't waste the other branches either. They were all put together and lit up by a warm fire. Then he went back to the forest to gather another pile of dry materials. He used a small drill to make a hole with the right size and added more firewood to the pile. Then he took advantage of the warm water to make his body warm by pouring a cup of hot tea. One man and one dog were relaxing in a hidden place, enjoying the vastness of nature. Time went by. The sky gradually darkened. I'm also prepared the dinner tonight. First, he marinated a piece of fresh salmon while waiting. He didn't forget his beloved dog. Then he skewered the rest of the salmon into a wooden stick to grill it next to the fire. As time went by, the fish gradually turned yellow. The smell was fragrant. Am also started to make a cup of none after dinner. The night was overflowing the whole forest. He added more firewood to the fire to keep the fire burning all night. Then one man and one dog fell into a beautiful dream. The next day, when he met Am again, he crossed the 1.8-meter-long road and found a piece of open water today. First, he picked it up and prepared to clean the branches on the tree to make it neat. Fortunately, the tree had dried for a long time, so it didn't take much effort to clean it up. Then, he used a piece of wood to arrange it horizontally to form a hidden frame. Then he added a sheet of tarp to cover the hidden frame. Then he put another layer of tarp on top of it. A simple hidden frame is done, but if you want to survive in such a dark forest, a pile of warm firewood is indispensable. He quickly added a few more dry branches, and then from the dry branch next to it, he took some plastic oil-free firewood to prepare all the ingredients. He arranged it neatly to make it easy to burn. Only one rocket caught fire when the fire was too strong. He sat next to it and enjoyed the warm breeze. Taking a break, he found a clean snowfield and filled it with a white snow cone. Then he built a shed and put a snow cone on it. A few snowflakes melted into water to keep the heat better for the hidden place. He built a fence on one side and covered it with snow. So after a simple white wall, he sat down and enjoyed a cup of hot tea. After a day of hard work, Alan began to prepare dinner. He marinated the pork on the surface of the cake and then put it on a flat pan to grill. The pan was golden, but a small cake like this was not enough for a 200-pound man like Elaine. At least a new one was needed. After eating, he added more firewood and then set the stove in the forest to prepare enough fuel for the long night. The sound of the stove was echoing in the forest. The more he built, the more fuel he had. He didn't have to worry about turning into an ice cream stick anymore. Until the night came and he slept in the forest. He took a thick coat out of his backpack and put it on many layers to cover his body. Finally, he made another cup of hot tea and quickly went to bed. In the light of the fire, he woke up and slowly fell asleep.